All right, so this section is just a quick little look at skewedness. I know it's something that you should have talked about before, but it kind of gets us started into the normal curve aspect that we're going to start looking at for the next handful of days. And it's important to understand what a normal curve is supposed to look like, and then how it can kind of get modified. And again, if you take a stats class, which hopefully most of you do at some point, because it's useful to have a basic understanding of it, just in general, when your people are telling you things to see if they are making any sense at all in terms of politics or anything. Um, we want to know what data is supposed to look like. So when we look at histograms and dot plots and things, a lot of times it'll resemble a specific shape. All right, it's just how a lot of data will lay itself out because most data, there's an average, and deviating a whole lot from that average is not normal. All right, sometimes people do. If the average height is 5'10", all right, there's going to be a person that's 7'9" tall, but not many of them. All right, if the average is 5'10", most everybody is going to be within 4 or 5 inches of that mean. All right, so that's where this comes from. So a normal curve is symmetric, and my OneNote's not doing what I want it to. There we go. All right, it's symmetric. Having a day here. Normal curve. All right, it's symmetric and looks like a mound, and it has a single peak. Okay, it basically looks like this. All right, a hill. Okay, it might be a tall and skinny hill, more spread out hill, but it looks like a hill. All right, sometimes this data can get skewed. Okay, and that's not something that we're going to look a ton at. We want to recognize it when it happens. All right, so data that's skewed to the right or left will have the same mound. All right, but it's not going to be the same. It'll have a longer tail. All right, so I'm not going to try to draw one. I'm just going to come down here and show you what we're looking at. So these two right here are symmetric. All right, this one, first one, would be a normal curve. This one's just kind of a flat box. All right, equally spread out data that's basically uniform every place. All right, not what we're going to be looking at. As I scroll down here, you can see the skewedness of this data. It still has a mound, but one side is steep and one side is flat. That's not considered a normal curve. It's a skewed curve. All right, we want to look out for those when we're talking about data. So that's basically what we're looking at here. All right, we're just kind of talking about what things look like, and then generally what the idea is with them. And we're going to get involved in the normal curve and spend several days on it because that is the bulk of what we need to know in statistics this year.